Hey everybody, Iptech here, and welcome to a special video. This is a very special video about my own video game, Basic Mouse Game. Welcome to the inaugural Basic Mouse Direct. In this series of videos, I will sporadically update you on features and elements of my very own PowerPoint game. Surely, some of you remember my original announcement of the game back in 24th of December of 2023 last year, or the trailer video uploaded at the bottom of that year. And in case you're worried about its development status, worry no more. I reassure you that good old BMG is still under production. Otherwise, why would I even make this video? Now, Basic Mouse Game has got quite the funny backstory. About 3 years ago, I had rediscovered the Mouse Horse games, and I was very captivated by them. And beyond captivated, I was inspired. I quickly began creating my own PowerPoint games, and they were very ambitious. Too much for their and my own good. So, after a little while of game creation attempts, I decided to step back and create an easier and fairly unserious game to familiarize myself with not just PowerPoint but with game development in general. That game, of course, was Basic Mouse Game. The initial unseriousness of the game is what caused the game to have its basic nomenclature. It also caused for the title theme of the game to be yeah. But as the game developed in these past 3 years, it became fairly serious. But I still decided to maintain some unserious characteristics of the game, like the title theme, the stage clear theme, or the game's name, because they give character to the wider game. Practically any other thing, though, is subject to change. Which takes me to my next point. The game is being near completely overhauled. I have great plans to make the game better than it was, and I assure you, my dear viewer, I'm working very hard to make them a reality you too can play and enjoy. The changes are starting from the very roots of the game, Stage 1, where the bulk of the work is presently happening. You can see many innovations already taking shape in the game. Let's take a look at them.
Tonight we'll see and hear firsthand
this kind of sound. Let's hear the rest of it.
Basic Mouse Game now has a selection of sound effects to enhance the experience of gameplay. New sound effects also include the new item, the Speaker Block. It's an item that's sure to help you with many things in the game. I can't really explain, so I'll just leave it to those speaker blocks you see in your path. Ah, right. And I also can't forget about the neighbor screen arrow, which takes you to a nearby screen. Guess which item it's going to replace? You've also noticed the new enemies here in the game, right? Please, tell me you've noticed the new enemies in the game. Don't they look dashing? I think they do, but I assure you, each and every one of them packs a huge wallop. And if you die, the game now has the courtesy of asking you twice before you quit or reset the game. Also, on a whole different matter, I am pleased to announce that Basic Mouse Game now has a completely original theme. Take a listen. This is just an early rendition of the theme, and as always it's subject to alterations. For knowledge that this theme, as with the whole game, is still in an early phase of its development. Despite it being 3 years old. Oi, shut the fuck up! So that's gonna be all for this Basic Mouse Game Direct. Thanks for sticking around. I recommend subscribing so you can stay tuned for further directs and any other of my content. Also, shoutouts to Cyan for executing the first ever clear of BMG's version 0.3 and for contributing to certain parts of the game's development. Additional shoutouts to all the other fans of the game who have shown me support. I really appreciate it. So, see you next time. Bye bye.